We are back again for day 3 of Fancy Food Show. We're here with Larry Turner, formerly of the Hollywood Diet, currently an angel investor including with the Angel Group. Anything else to add?
It's not formerly. Hollywood Diet will celebrate its 30th year in October of this year.
I thought you were just managing director.
So don't bury it quite yet. No.
No. I thought you were managing director, like off. Are you like still running it like full time?
I still run it. I'm the president, one of the co-founders. I bought out my 2 other co-founders.
Yeah, I knew you owned it, so I didn't realize you still run it.
Still run it.
How are you doing this? That's insane.
That's great.
Thank you.
Wow. I never realized.
It's really strange for people to refer to me as an OG, I have to say. But I start to go into stories. I've been going to Expo West since the 80s. Wow. So I tell people it was a little show, it was a hippie show. There was more action on the street than there was in the halls. Yeah. The arena where you guys were last year, that was one of the prime areas to be.
That's crazy. Yeah. It definitely was not our year, but we had a great time doing it.
You guys did a great job walking around and really making your presence known.
Thank you. And of course, we got Tony. Do you want to introduce Tony? He's excited. Oh, wait, you want to do
What's
the
up,
intro?
guys?
What's up?
Yeah.
You want to intro Coaqua?
Yeah, so my name's Tony, co-CEO, co-founder of Coaqua. Love you guys, by the way. I was actually telling someone a story. You guys gave me that bag of cookies and cream brownies, and I had it in my backpack. I was going to give it to my daughter, and I was in the airport, and I was like, you know what, I just got to try these things. And I had 2 of them, and I dropped the bag in the trash can because I was going to eat it all. I was just like, this is not safe.
The moral of that story is do not share this podcast with your daughter.
Yeah. Okay. It's like Eleanor should have had some brownies, but Daddy ate them.
We are working on something else that might make it a little easier for you to moderate.
Delicious.
We'll leave it at that.
Congratulations,
right
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're Coaqua. I run the company with my best friend, business partner, Justin Bruckle. He's not here today. He actually just had a surgery, so he's recovering from that. And yeah, business has been good. Long and the short, we use quality ingredients. We pasteurize it, process it. We have a little secret when it comes to that. It makes it taste really good. And yeah, we're getting some good distribution finally, which is exciting.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have been blowing up everywhere.
Thanks,
so it's really cool to see. All right, Jack is very eager on questions, so let's get into it.
What are your thoughts on banana water? I
think it's great.
Water.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really good for just the overall functional plant water category, right? I mean, at the end of the day, if you look at the, call it nutrient dissolved solid profiles, it's not as good as coconut water. Yeah. But I think at the end of the day, if people are choosing banana water versus another sports drink that has artificial flavors in it, or those dyes like Red 40, go with the banana water.
Yeah. Have you heard of banana water?
Absolutely. I think the marketing of it is brilliant. To have it next to the banana, like Coaqua, they're marketing it right next to the bananas.
Yeah.
Which takes it out of that huge beverage aisle and puts it in.
And then, I have a second follow-up question. Do you think eventually we're gonna see like cherry water, watermelon water? I guess watermelon water.
We actually do already have tart right at the show over here, which is a concentrated tart cherry, and that's been.
Yeah, I mean, you got birch water out there. People are
shout out to Ooze,
people are squeezing water out of trees right now and drinking it.
Well, I gotta say,
I guess nothing's off limits, right?
The most unusual water that someone was trying to promote was watermelon seed water. Yeah, could you imagine? Squeezing watermelon seeds to make water.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, what was your question?
No, I was just gonna make a comment. Oh yeah, are we ever gonna see Bacqua, banana aqua?
Banaqua.
Okay, that's an even better one. Okay, see, that's why you're in that space and I'm in my space, right?
Yeah.
I do alliteration. I can't do the compounding.
Yeah, Banaqua. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see. I mean, we're no strangers to new flavors. I think if you look at our current lineup, we have soursop juice, we have yuzu juice in there. So I mean, we'll see what happens. But for us right now, we're just getting so much pull through with our existing set, and we launched 6 flavors last year, so we're giving those guys a chance to make it first.
So I think, Larry, you've been in the space for a time, right?
Yes, sir.
What are you seeing as trends in 2026 as things that are going to last? What are not just trends, but actual things moving the direction here? And then what do you see as things to look out for new founders in the area, or just seeing how the whole ecosystem is changing?
I think I heard most of your question. But
yeah, it got a little loud behind us.
It got loud behind us.
In the middle of Fancy
But
Food.
I could say my crystal ball is not that great. But I think BFY, better for you, is a trend that's here and going to keep continuing. Obviously, we've seen protein. I have my own opinions of that, but clearly, better for you. Trying to wake up sleepy categories is clearly something that is actively going on, and I certainly think is a great idea.
Yeah. Kind of agree with that. I think there's a war right now going on between fake food and real food. You know what I mean? Like, I think if you look at it,
we
right?
We talked about that a little bit on our podcast, actually.
Yeah, I think we talked about it when we saw each other at BevNet too, maybe. Did we?
Yeah,
maybe we did.
The Angel Group.
Yeah, we were at that Angel Group party. Yeah, so I mean, like, you got Goliaths like David, right? No pun intended. Very successful brand. They're doing a great job, and they've obviously captured the market just putting the right types of macros out there. But I feel nowadays the consumers become more educated on actually the quality of ingredients and the basis of those macros. So I think what we're going to see is, especially with the prevalence of better food manufacturing techniques, that the brands that win are going to be the ones that actually put real ingredients in food.
All right, I have some more rapid fire questions, real quick. What are the core pieces of the Hollywood diet, like core staples? Is it less like calories or?
Well, the Hollywood diet was really the original juice detox, juice fast. There was no such thing in those days as intermittent fasting. Juice cleanse didn't exist. So the real mover of it was we marketed about a 2-day fast based on juice, and it was really a weight loss driven product.
All right, is stuff like Ozempic, GLP-1s, or peptides, is that kind of becoming part of the Hollywood diet, like these Hollywood actors consume, or is that?
That's a different Hollywood diet. Clearly, I mean,
I know it's
there's a huge
I'm curious your thoughts, kind of.
Huge percentage of people on GLP-1, and going to be a lot more, especially as it gets easier with pills as opposed to injections. We'll see long term. How people.
You could maybe rebrand your company and just sell GLP-1s.
Yeah.
But Hollywood diet.
The Hollywood peptide. The Hollywood peptide.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Wait, I have another question. Why the highlighter, yellow? I love the color, but what made you choose that?
What's up, George?
So when we did the rebrand, I showed you guys what it used to look like blue and white cans and everything. We wanted to do something that was a real 180 from the category. So when I was talking to the creative team, I said, hey, we want something that from 20, 30 feet away, you can see it on the shelf. And the guy said, he's like, okay, so I went and I'm trying to get inspiration. And he was actually at a Home Depot, and he walked into a Home Depot and saw one of these shirts here. And he's like, wow, let's just do the brand that color. And we rolled with it.
Yeah,
so that's how we did it. Yeah.
50 feet away.
I'd say the most important question for you, and then we'll do a serious one afterwards. Do you have any good merch for us for the show?
Good merch? Yeah. Not yet. No, our merch runs out super quickly, unfortunately. Sometimes I can't even. Yeah.
You should partner with one of those traffic cops that outside of schools and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
They wear reflective.
So actually, you're gonna laugh. So there's a couple people in our town who pick up trash on the street. And I kept seeing them, and I'm like, man, I got to get those guys a bright shirt. Yeah. So finally, I put a couple of these shirts in my truck, and I saw them one day, and I pulled over, and I'm kind of a big guy, so it's this little 5'5" lady. She's got a little. I'm like, hey, here's a shirt. Now I see her wearing the shirt on the side of the road.
Okay. So I guess last thing, is there anything you guys have seen that was in 2025 that you think is out 2026 going forward? So I'm interested better for you, right? But is there anything you're seeing that just is totally out in the space, or you think is going to be a dying trend soon?
That's a great question, but I don't really have a good answer for it.
No, you got something. Just say it. I trust you.
Let me think about it.
Okay. What are you thinking?
like a dying trend. I think it kind of goes back to the question you asked earlier, right? What is the trend right now? It's about better for you, and I feel these brands that are, I think Gary Vee said at Expo West, right? If you have natural flavors in your product. What's up, Damiano? Those are the brands that are going to get punished right now. So I think all these brands that are trying to hide calories and, give you something that's better for you, but not actually better for you, that causes cancer and all that kind of stuff. I think those brands are going to really struggle.
I have a question for Damiano, even though he's usually on the podcast. What do you think are the effects? We were talking a little bit about this, like GLP-1s, Ozempic. Yes. What do you think the effects are on your body and stuff? Because I know Pizza Man, you were like doing a lot of blood tests. You didn't do any, GLP-1s or anything like that.
Yeah.
I know you're not a doctor, so maybe not the best person to ask.
I haven't done any GLP-1. But listen, I was yesterday at dinner. JP Morgan invited us, and MD for CPG commercial banking. His wife lost 70 pounds on GLP-1.
Insane.
I don't know what the drug does long effect, but I'm sure that woman is way better off 70 pounds off than she was with that. So I don't know the long term. We will see. But I mean, if it can improve the life of people, they can do sport with their kids. They can be more healthy, waiting less. I mean, they're welcome, and definitely there's going to increase the demand of healthier food, higher in protein, because GLP-1 deplete muscle, so you need more protein, fiber to have the satiation feeling. So we're right on trend. So I'm all for GLP-1, also on the business side.
Very good.
All right. We're about the GLP-1s too. Our product's really good for people who take them. Like dehydration is a big concern if you're taking a GLP-1. Coconut water's great for that. And yeah, I agree with what you said, Damiano, right? You got folks who have been trying everything for so long. And I think the reason why we have these GLP-1s is because people have just been eating fake stuff for so long. Now we're counteracting all that societal damage with something else that unfortunately could be more harmful, but we don't know that yet.